Okay, here we go. Here we
So
go,
here
lads.
we have Senator Rick Scott, as you know, Rick Scott of Florida, the man, the myth, the legend, and he's speaking Spanish. He pulled out the high school English Spanish one, and he starts spitting some Spanish bars at this Trump rally in Miami. Let's see.
El Partido Demócrata de Joe Biden se ha convertido en el Partido Socialista. Nuestro país merece algo mejor. Queremos 4 años más. ¿Cuántos
Oh my
años
god, his
más?
accent.
El Partido.
So that was the clip here. Rick
Wow.
Scott speaking Spanish at a professional levels. Honestly, I thought he was a part Mexican for a second. I thought
Yeah.
or some Latin America country. Like that was perfect, beautiful Spanish.
Yeah, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. To the point where I kind of even understood it. Something about,
Yeah.
converting this country to país, I think that's country, right? So he's converting the country to socialism. That's perfect Spanish. If me as an English speaker who doesn't understand Spanish can get it, then it must be good, right?
Even in the background, you see the fucking Trump chuds in the background being like, what?
They're like,
What is
yeah,
the
they're
guy
like
going
trying.
about? They're
What?
like, huh? Say it.
Who is he pandering to? That's what I want to know.
He's
Like,
pandering
there's
to the fucking Cuban Americans who
that's
are fucking
exactly what I was gonna say.
who
Yeah.
are white and fucking rich and fucking love Trump and strictly
Yeah.
are capital R Republicans.
That's exactly. You're so right. I was literally gonna say because the only demographic of like Spanish-speaking Americans that support Trump basically are Cuban immigrants. Like those are the only people because they're all fucking capital owners who fled the communist country. And they're all like, they all hate communism because they want to maintain their status. So
But
crazy.
you also could be speaking to Venezuela people who come from Venezuela, who thought they were leaving a socialist country that went to ruins. But what they fail to realize is that they weren't leaving a socialist country. They were leaving a fascist country. The Venezuela president, he used, the guise of socialism to get power in his democracy. And then as soon as he attained the power, used his power to dismantle democracy in Venezuela. But so he may be trying to talk to those section of voters. But it's very
That's
fucking
true.
what a fool, honestly. Like it's so like
What's that guy's name again? Rick Scott.
Rick Scott. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking loser.
Fuck that guy.
It's so weird. Like I don't understand why these fucking whiteys just like you know what? I'm gonna spit the Spanish. How hard can it be?
Yeah.
And then they just look like a fucking fool. They just they just look like a fucking idiot on the stage.
It's the lack of self-awareness, man, because like it's not the same for everyone. Because I like as a second language learner, right? Like I've been learning Japanese for years, and even to this day, I have no confidence at all in my Japanese skills. Like I could be watching an anime and I'm like keeping up somewhat. I'm like there may be some words I don't know, but if I'm trying to speak to like a native Japanese speaker, I'm like, oh no, I'd rather just speak English because I'm like too scared to fuck it up. Like you have to like maybe that's my anxiety personally, but I just feel like you have to lack so much empathy to just go up there and just butcher someone's language that bad. Like, not even try. He obviously practiced that. He doesn't know what he's saying. He just practiced the words. You know, like you move your mouth in this way to make the sounds.
He was like reading the Spanish words and like trying to
Right.
say them in like English. Like
like an English transliteration or whatever.
You neatos. Like
Pete used to do this too. So true because he ran on this. Oh my god, Pete's even funnier because like he ran on this thing. He's like, "Oh, I'm a CIA agent. I speak 20 languages. I speak." And then like someone's like, "Oh, say something in German." And he's like, "Guten Tag." Like he doesn't speak the fucking language. It's
so
different.
funny.
Like I don't say I speak Japanese, even though I pretty much do, because like it's hard. Like speaking a language is not as simple as being like I know how to say hello and thank you and like all that shit. Like it's so different to have an understanding of a language. I don't know. Fuck those weirdos, dude.
Yeah, but
one
I
thing
thought it was a
before we
very
move
hilarious
on-
clip.